That's where the valve is meant to be. Alright, day 4, time to get on the road. Today we will hit the halfway point on our journey. Very quiet over there.
It's too frosty. It's very cold.
The van says it's 16 degrees.
The wind chill of about 1,000,000 degrees.
Wind chill of 1,000,000 degrees.
It's very cold. The wind is very cold.
Border, here we come. See you later in Northern Territory.
Oh no, my phone was the wrong way around.
Most people camp there.
Yeah.
So Melanie's happy, the heating's kicked in because it's 16 degrees and her feet are warming up. And we're back in South Australia where it's windy.
Very windy. It probably actually isn't that windy. It's
Yeah.
just, it's quite flat. And this is not even the flattest bit.
It's,
There's not much to break it up.
and looking at it, it's not actually terribly windy. There's a bit of a
No, it just feels like
blustery breeze, but it's not a huge amount of wind. First stop of the day, opportunity to stretch our legs. Nice spot. Might be a good spot for a camp sometime. Okay, so that's today's fuel stop done, and it's midday, so we're gonna carry on, find a spot to stop for lunch, and possibly overtake this four-wheel drive for the second time. Get on the road. I was talking to my dad on the phone earlier on, and he asked me if it was quite flat. Well, it's quite flat today. Well, it's not the most beautiful stop. And there goes that four-wheel drive we keep passing. I know, it's a different one. There he goes. Yeah, there. Well, that was the four-wheel drive we keep passing. But anyway, this is where we're going to have lunch today. Today's lunch is going to be chicken korma. Turn the inverter on. Cook some rice. Pot. Handle. Rice. Alright. Rice. lunch is done. Back on the road. Like that vehicle there. Coming into Coober Pedy, the landscape's a bit scarred. It's all opal mining through here. The machines you can see on the left are essentially dirty grey vacuum cleaners. They suck the rubble up out of the mine and blow it out onto a pile. The iconic Coober Pedy sign.
Very iconic van.
Yeah. It's actually cool. We come here and expect it to be hot, but it's cool-ish today. I moved the van out of the way so that this other car could come and get a photo. Melanie was hanging around the side in the way. I think she was looking for a Nuji pub sticker. Yes, a Nuji pub sticker? Time for licorice slice. Yum. Licorice all sort. Moving on. Just pick up this chick here. See if she wants to come with me. Want to come with me?
Sure, where are you going?
Melbourne. But not today. I came from somewhere warmer. Let's go. Nobody coming. It's a wide open landscape. We've just stopped for a break at the Ingomar rest area. We spent a very warm night here on our way north the first time. And to add to the discomfort, we had somebody turn up in the middle of the night in a vehicle which had only 3 tyres and a steel rim, and they were kind of looking around our van and in the middle of the night. Made us a bit nervous. I think they were probably looking to nick a wheel, but the van wheels wouldn't have fit their car, so it was all right and they moved on. Had some dinner, done the dishes, and we're moving on because we are currently in the Woomera Defence District, which is very restricted on where you're allowed to camp. And the campsite where we intended to stay tonight is not a legitimate campsite, and so we could take the risk and stay here. And we could get a door knock in the middle of the night telling us we need to move on. There is the risk of fines. Doesn't seem like it's very common to get fined, but anyway, we decided we're going to move on. Carry on up the road to a legit, what we hope is a legit campsite further up the road. So probably half an hour. Get us there about 6:15. Sun will be going down. Remote areas are ahead. There is a van here. I've got a feeling we've already seen that van today. There's another one back in the back there. This will be our first campsite where there's been other people. Another day dawns. Using the reversing camera while it actually works.
Hey.
And day 5 begins. Today we'll complete our trek through the Woomera and Port Augusta, stop in Port Augusta for a visit to Bunnings to buy parts that we need to fix things.
Maybe a step.
Maybe a step, because the catastrophe of this morning is our step broke, and looking at it, it's been on the way out. And then tonight camping somewhere in country South Australia. It was a nice quiet spot to spend a night though.
Yes. Door knocking
No door knocking by defence, by Air Force personnel or anything like that, so it's a bonus. Right. First of 2 refuelings today. Let's put fuel in at this one, the one that's open.
But this was Glendambo, the one that I was remembering. That must have been a live one.
Yeah. Those ones don't look quite so alive. And they're everywhere.
Far out. South Australia, land of the dead kangaroo.
Lake Hart. Stop here for a break. There's a rest area just up the road. Well, this is the first time in our whole trip when traffic has become an issue. There was a juicy hire van that was holding up the truck, but now we've hit a hill, the truck can't keep up with the juicy van that was doing 85. So we're sitting in a line of traffic, some of whom are getting a bit impatient, doing 85, 90 k's an hour in 110 zone. Alright, we're going. There is a passing lane further up, here coming up the other side of this hill for traffic coming the other way. But
There's a car coming the
yeah,
other way.
I can see it.
Maybe the juicy will pull off for the photo op, whatever it is. No, this is
But getting past the juicy probably won't be too difficult. It's
Lagoon. What is it called? Island
it
Lagoon?
is pulling off. Island Lagoon, yeah. Comes a wide load. Hey mate, are we going to need to move over for this load?
Yeah, 4 metres there, mate, when you're back to me, thanks.
Sweet as.
Stay on the road.
A road train behind the Iveco Daily. Just letting you know I'm planning to pull off in about 800 metres.
Alright, there.
Have a good one, mate. We're nearly done with the outback again.
Yeah.
Port Augusta are up ahead. Coming to more civilised parts of the world.
What? Uncivilized cities.
Depending on what you want to call civilised, I suppose.
Yeah.
The Flinders Ranges over there in the distance. Probably too hazy to come up on camera very well. It's the dead centre of town. Get out the old dad jokes. Well, that's the second fuel stop for the day done. Time to head for Bunnings. How exciting, haven't been to Bunnings for days. Looks like a shiny new Bunnings.
Some time later.
So we've done Bunnings. Oh, this is confusing. Am I supposed to stop or not stop? It's not like Darwin where if the lights, orange lights flashing, it's because the lights are about to change. Port Augusta's alright though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like as a town, like, it seems to be an alright little town. It's got the smallest Bunnings I've ever been in.
I read that as cat and dog wash. Until I saw the big bays with vehicles in them, I'm like,
Cats generally aren't that keen
car
on
and
being
dog.
washed. It's a strange combination, car and dogs.
No, it's not, really. But cats, dogs, it's a bit weird.
If we were to go straight ahead, we would head to Adelaide. But we're going to hang a left just here and go over Horrocks Pass.
Turn left onto Horrocks Pass Road, B56.
Which I think I'm fairly thankful for at this point.
Continue on B56 for 21 kilometres.
Alright, last time we came over here we didn't video because we didn't realise that we should. But this time we'll flick the video back on once we get to the part of the road where it gets interesting. This is quite a nice drive over here. Now this Holden behind us probably wishes that he'd taken the opportunity to get by when he could. Let's just do this. we're catching up to the guy who's crawling up the hill at 20 k's an hour.
Could have pulled off there.
This was the radio conversation that we heard just before.
I was like, no one else on this road the last time we did this, was
No,
there?
that's right. It was quiet as anything the last time we did this road. So I needn't have bothered to let these two cars go by us because it's
No.
going to have made no difference. No, he's doing 20. He said he was going to crawl up here at 20 and that's exactly what he's doing.
Man, stop and have a sleep. Anyway. Down the hill.
That was Horrocks Pass. One side of it. Look at the old building over there, old stone building. It's one of the things I like in South Australia.
Falling apart old buildings.
All the characterful buildings. It's a dump point and water. Strictly no camping. That's alright, we don't want to camp, we just want to get your water. There we go. You can have a nice rest. You can have a play on the swings.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wilmington, for the water. I really appreciate that there are towns that make stuff like this available to travellers. It's easily accessible and it's here so that people like us can get water. They don't charge for it. They just make it available. It encourages you to go to those towns and spend money in them. It's gonna clean the spin down filter. Looks better. I emptied the water out of the shower this morning, so putting fresh water into the tank today. Looks alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. So shower tank's full. Just at 83% on the fresh tank right now. Just waiting for that to finish topping off. Emptied the wee tank. Cleaned the spin down filter. Melanie's had a little bit of a walk around, taken some nice photos. Got about another hour to where we think we'll stay tonight. South Australia has colours. Green, yellow, purple, brown. So we're driving along down the Horrocks Highway and I'm still waving to people like I'm in the outback, but we're not in the outback anymore. People don't tend to wave so much.
They probably think you're weird.
Probably think I'm weird. I am weird, so you know.
Yeah. It's true.
But what a beautiful view.
Yeah. So that must be canola.
Yeah. Is this canola? Tell us in the comments. We think it's canola. Set us straight. It's a little town called Melrose. Quite nice old stone buildings. Old people walking up the middle of the road. Some of the original settlers.
It's a bit rude. I just saw something in the news yesterday, I think, about how you got all these people going into canola fields to take photos and ruining farmers' crops. It's private property.
Yeah.
It's trespassing.
Yeah, I've heard of that kind of stuff before. Yeah, just enjoy it from the proper side of the fence.
Yeah.
Steam and traction sounds interesting. Neurodivergent person like myself.
Continue on Whitewell Road for 8 kilometres.
Do these people escaping?
Stone barn over there with no roof. We just came over the crest of the hill to see this guy on the road. You kind of need to get off the road before somebody runs you over. All right, see you later. Somewhere down here is the place where we're staying tonight, we hope. Sure hope it works out after the interesting route getting here. This is our South Australian campsite for the night, called Apilla Springs. It's a little bit of an out of the way place. Beautiful though. Some birds nesting in the tree up there. So here's the fittings that I got to sort this out. I've ended up doing it differently to what I did last time, partly because I couldn't remember what I did last time, and partly because I had to get what was available that would work. Because part of the reason it would have broken off was because it wasn't supported. I nearly took these pipe cutters out of my toolbox because I thought, I won't need them. 10 minutes work. And now I have a functioning grey water system again. Melanie says it's cold. She's in jeans and a hoodie. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt.
Like a womble.
And I look like a womble. Anyway, we're going for a walk to look over the edge. cold. This was very nearly a disaster. They could have caught fire.